Hey 110 fans, I'm Vince LaRosa with your LAFC special report from the new 110 stage at the XRM Studios in Burbank, California. For those of you who thought you missed Sunday's match in San Jose as you recovered from eating all the Halloween candy that never had a chance to be given out, well, you didn't miss anything because the match was postponed due to coronavirus. In fact, MLS thought they were originally going to cancel this match. Here's a little secret. I've done this intro more than once. This would have been the second time a match was canceled for LAFC due to the coronavirus. The first, of course, was against the Rapids in Colorado. Fortunately for LAFC, that match was made up last night in San Jose. Let's go to Earthquake Stadium to check in with me, of course. Hey, me. I'm here in San Jose on Wednesday night where LAFC and the Earthquakes just wrapped up their makeup match. But it's Thursday morning. How are we live? Dude, San Jose's like 6 hours away from LA. That makes no sense. We're in the same time zone, I promise you. We don't make the rules, Vince. All we know is the match just finished and it's dark. Fair play, me. As mentioned, me, this match was originally canceled on Sunday, which was worse news for LAFC than San Jose, who are likely just playing spoilers at this point. So with the match having been made up tonight, the Black and Gold were given an opportunity to gain 3 more points with a win under the playoff point system. Significant for LAFC, but before we get to the results, this is the 110 Football Show, Portland finale, and it starts right now.
It's kicking off in the world of football. From Boyle Heights to Koreatown, and all through the 110 corridor. An LAFC fan show by 2 of their biggest fans. This is where true fans come to get their LAFC fix. So rally your crew and settle in. It's time for 110 football.
No whistle to the mouth of Timothy Ford just yet. Hits the deck. Atuesta. Vela in and out of the 18. Vela's cross banged. And there's a full-time whistle. What a thrill at the end, though, as San Jose forced to hang on.
And so that's how it ends here in San Jose. Before we discuss the playoff implications, let's walk through the highlights. LAFC fall 3-2 to the San Jose Earthquakes, and I can't believe I waited 3 extra days. I've been here since Sunday, guys. I haven't washed my clothes. I smell bad. I need a shower. I just need to get out of this place. And LAFC does too. They start this match pretty well. Latif Blessing gets the opening goal, and it's a nice pattern of play. Cheeky to Diego to Latif. That's a pretty goal, but from there, it all kind of falls apart. It was corner kick after corner kick after corner kick. It's one thing to play on the back foot against a team like San Jose. They're desperate. They need these points to stay in the playoff hunt. But when you lose focus, I'm looking at you, Edward Atuesta. What is that Olay of a kick on the corner? That's when you let a team like San Jose get confidence and they really turn the screws on LAFC from there. Despite the sloppiness, the lack of focus, at the end, there is some silver linings. Vela gets those 45 minutes, and he has a nice assist to Diego Rossi, who it seems like has got that golden boot wrapped up. And another thing, the LA Galaxy are officially out of the playoffs. It's another year where Carson will watch the Black and Gold from their TVs and their couches at home. Hey, sometimes you win when you lose, guys. And now let's go to Connor and Jerry at the desk from our amazing new studios.
What's up, everyone? Thanks for joining us, and welcome to the brand new 110 Studios.
And it's so much more spacious and even more COVID safe.
Totally. All right, now that we know about the San Jose match, there's other LAFC news you wanted to talk about.
I do. For one, BWP. Riley Wright Phillips is in contention for Comeback Player of the Year, and Coach Bob Bradley won his 170th game as head coach when LAFC defeated the Dynamo.
This makes the Black and Gold's genius leader the 3rd winningest coach in MLS history. I mean, way to go, Bob.
And congrats to Inland Empire's own Christian Torres on becoming the 5th youngest player in MLS history to score an MLS goal. What a way to rep the IE.
But nothing is more important than the race for the playoffs.
Facts. And with 1 regular season game left, including a tough final game against the Portland Timbers.
That's right. And with the Portland match being on the final day of the regular season and with the transfer window officially closed, don't you think LAFC's prayers were answered with Latif Blessing staying on the roster heading into the playoffs?
Absolutely. especially with Danilo Silva's retirement, which had many of us in doubt. Fortunately, we acquired center back Jesus David Murillo, who jumped straight into the club's starting 11 2 weeks ago.
Agreed, but I don't feel nervous at all heading into the playoffs. You wanna know why?
Why?
Carlos Vela's back. Diego Rossi is likely to win the Golden Boot, and Danny Musovski is consistently putting in fantastic performances. I love you, Danny.
So what you're saying is that LAFC didn't need a blessing, but you still feel blessed that we still have Latif.
Exactly.
Cool. And now before we talk standings and other league news, it's time for this year's MLS Bachelorette, Western Conference Edition.
Check it out.
That's my line.
New studio, new rules. Check it out.
We'll see.
Good evening, soccer fans. I'm Dickie Shines III, and welcome to the MLS Bachelorette Western Conference Edition. Tonight is decision day, and this year's Bachelorette, Campbell collapses.
Wait, Campbell collapses Duke Blackman.
But you're supposed to be single.
And you're supposed to be Chris Harrison.
Anyways, now that it's decision day, our feisty Bachelorette Campbell must decide on which Western Conference suitors deserve a playoff spot and a soccer rose. So without further ado, let's bring out our team bachelors. Campbell, please choose your first team bachelor.
This is really hard to decide, but Seattle Sounder.
Seattle?
Come on, man.
Seattle, you suck. But do you accept this rose?
Most definitely.
But you still suck. Remember that.
All right, this one's for you, Cheyenne.
Campbell, please choose your next deserving bachelor.
The shaky San Jose.
Yes. That almost never happens, guys.
Do you want it or what?
I clearly need all the help I can get.
Okay,
Thank you.
you're welcome.
You know what? That's called pity, San Jose.
At least I'm a real city, Carson.
And your third choice, Campbell?
Vancouver.
Oh, come on, man.
Surprise.
Wanenhoser.
Ooh, it's a beauty, eh? Thank you.
Okay, Campbell, bachelors, there's only 2 of you left, but only 1 more rose to give out.
Yeah, I see you, Carson. El Tráfico time, bro. Let's go.
Oh yeah, and how many MLS Cups did you win?
We got
0.
the come up, dog.
We have 5.
We got the come up. It's coming up.
Galaxy.
What? Yes! What? Seriously, you a fan? What's going on?
A real shocker. LAFC superfan Campbell has chosen her rival for the final rose.
But wait. I said nothing about a rose.
Is this a bus ticket to Carson?
Yep.
Drive on home, sucker.
Fly away, Carson.
Ooh, ha.
Hate you all.
Fly away.
LAFC, we accept this rose.
You know I will. That was a G move. Good work.
And it ends as it should, with Carson running away in tears. I'm Dickie Shines III, and this has been MLS Bachelorette Western Conference Edition.
Oh, that was fun.
Yeah, it sure was. This time you had to wear the Carson shirt.
Yeah.
How'd it feel?
Itchy. You know, I think I'm like allergic to them or something.
Oh, yeah. I broke out in hives for 3 days after the Halloween show.
3 days?
Was not fun nor pretty. While Connor finds some anti-itch cream, here's MLS Bachelorette Campbell with the standings.
Here's the Western Conference.
6 teams have already qualified for a playoff spot, but there's still 2 spots left. It's anyone's game.
Yeah, especially for the home matches. Everyone wants the home field advantage in this playoff.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. Decision day.
RSL backwards is loser. Here's the Eastern Conference. No rose for you.
Wow, what a supporter shield showdown. I mean, dude, what drama this is.
You have Philadelphia or Toronto FC. Who's it gonna be? Please make it Toronto FC.
TFC.
And now from his dorm room back east, here's Eli with the latest in MLS.
Wait, Connor, you said I was off this week. I still have to do the report, but it's date night, man. All right, I'll do a quick one, but I need to have time for my Lady and the Trampet with the girl, okay? All right, see ya. Welp, let's start off with my goal of the week. Let's head over to the Hudson River Derby for the battle between NYCFC and the New York Red Bulls. Let's head into the 51st minute. A quick throw in for NYC lands at the feet of midfielder Alexander Ring, who unleashes it from beyond the box and in the net. What a golazo and what an obvious pick for my goal of the week. Also, NYC striker Tati Castellanos will get a hat trick in this one and is my player of the week. NYC would take this one 5-2. We finish off with my match of the week, the battle between the New England Revolution and DC United. DC went up 2-0 early, but the Revs answered back with 3 of their own. In the 75th minute, Gelman Rivas tied it up again for DC, and it looked like the match would end in a draw. But then, in the 84th minute, Teal Bunbury slotted home the winner for the Revolution. New England would take this one 4-3.
Babe, hurry up, let's go.
Oh, guys, okay, that's it for my MLS Weekly Report. Back to you guys.
Now Moron turning. Oh, Ibobase on his right foot has scored! 2 minutes into the second half.
To get the 3 points, is the one goal will be enough?
Oh, great turn for Opoku, and there it is for LAFC. The 16-year-old Christian Torres, his first goal in MLS, is an equalizer in stoppage time at Providence Park.
LAFC have had 2 draws and a win against the Timbers this season, and if we take it on Sunday, there is a good chance we'll be starting the playoffs at home, which is a huge advantage.
Absolutely. It's almost a must-win in that sense. But again, I feel good about where the squad's head is at, and we have our killers ready. It's all about pressure versus Portland. We need to be aggressive but calculated, and we can't give Portland any openings.
Facts.
It all gets decided on Sunday, November 8th, when LAFC takes on Portland for a regular season finale, sure to be a barn burner. Western Conference fireworks go off at the Bank, with kickoff at 3:30 p.m. Pacific.
And now for the keys to the match against the Portland Timbers. First, let's be thankful that we've gotten here. We're gonna have a playoffs, and with COVID, not every team has played the same amount of games, and so we'll go to a points per game system. And so key number 1, continue to build momentum for the playoffs. It's gonna be less about the result in this game and more so about the performance. Can LAFC continue to build on how well their midfield has been playing, creating opportunities for the wingers and forwards, collectively defending as a unit? These will be critical questions that should be answered in this game, and that will be massive, massive difference makers going into the playoffs. That leads to key number 2, and that is get 3 points to solidify a home playoff match. And again, this will require some other games going LAFC's way, but hand in hand with momentum building into the playoffs, you do want a home game, and if they can achieve those 3 points and squeak in a home playoff match at the Bank, that'll be huge in their deep run. And now for the most important key of the year, number 3, no new injuries. LAFC has had several injuries with Carlos Vela going out, Edward Atuesta going out, major impact players on the team. They do not need anything new in this last game. Get out with everybody healthy, they'll have a chance in the playoffs.
Travel and experiences for the 110 Football Show are provided by Confirmed 360.
So welcome. We are here with this insanely large screen to make our predictions for Decision Day. It's Decision Day. We're making the decisions right here, right now. So.
And for once, it's fun. Decision Day is fun. It means something. I'm very old, guys. I think the last Decision Day that actually meant something was like in 2002, where you got, don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Teams are gonna go up and down. It's not just the playoff spots, but it's where they're gonna finish. Are they gonna get a home game? So I think we need to make our picks because the people need to hear from us.
And also, the new playoff format just recently changed to points per game percentage due to Colorado not being able to play out the full regular season due to COVID-19.
Jerry, how do you feel about the points per game?
It's not my favorite. I don't like math, but Gotta do what you gotta do, no?
So, without further ado, would you like to kick it off with your predictions?
I am the expert. Can I just put it this way? I have the worst picks, the worst predictions of all time, guys, but I try so very, very hard. So it's not for lack of trying. You know what? I'll just get right into it. You'll see the genius in this madness.
So
Let's do it.
Wait, you actually did the math?
Of course, you gotta add it up. I got a little calculator on my phone, bro.
Oh, wow.
It's nice.
It's a really cool touchscreen.
Oh, okay.
Marvel.
Wow.
Marvel at it, boys. What do you think? Is there anything that, okay, I'm looking at you guys and I know you're thinking there's a very serious error in here. I'm gonna explain it to you. Vancouver, I don't know why I have them in there. I don't know if they're you guys want to talk about LAFC.
Yeah.
Right?
Fifth.
Yeah,
What's that?
going on?
What's that going on?
I'll tell you why. If you want to jump places, you need points, you need to win them. So for me, LAFC is just probably not gonna be able to leap Minnesota, who has an easier schedule. They've been playing teams like Cincinnati.
They suck.
But from there, I'm looking at SKC, and I know this is where we're really gonna all differ right here, right at the top, which is the crux of it, where everyone wants to know about things anyways.
Yeah, of course.
SKC, for me, plays teams like RSL, who are already out, whereas Seattle has teams that are fighting for something. Portland, of course, has LAFC. We would like that to work out for LAFC again. I don't think it's gonna work out enough to push them up.
Yeah.
But it's gonna keep Portland from getting that top spot.
I will say, these picks, they're understandable.
They're the best.
But not the best. Not the best.
Especially if you did all the math.
Just wait until we get to mine. Mine are the best. What?
It's not.
There we go.
Oh, there you go. Hey, you gotta go over there, bro.
Connor's.
You gotta come over to the host side. Come on.
Connor's
Show off.
best picks. There should be in quotes best picks.
Oh my gosh.
Check it out.
Portland in first?
Yes.
So you're saying Portland's gonna smack LAFC?
Oh wait, I didn't really think about this.
Yeah.
Wait,
This is probably what you should do.
this is the whole assignment. You didn't really think about this.
Oh no. Okay. You know what? Let's roll. with
Show
it.
your
Why
work.
not?
What do you got?
All right. Okay. First of all, I say we start at the bottom.
Okay, all right, let's go.
Hear me out. Houston Dynamo. They're gonna stay bottom. Watch this. LA Galaxy beat Seattle. They lose to Vancouver. I'm just going with it. They stay down there. Vancouver moves into a playoff spot. This portion.
Dude, you have Portland smacking LAFC. They're in what?
But here's the thing that makes absolutely no sense. Portland play LAFC. LAFC are currently 5th. Portland are currently...
They're at top.
Oh, they're at top. Uh-oh. How does this happen? How does LAFC move up and Portland stays first?
You really didn't do any homework.
Yeah, dude.
Okay, so what
Jerry, please tell me you did more work.
I'm gonna fix it, Joe.
Okay, Jerry, get in there. Let's do Jerry's picks.
Jerry's
Touch
picks.
it in there. Get over here, Connor.
All right, I'll back away. This is
Look,
embarrassing.
see, I at least did some homework. Seattle Sounders. Yeah, Brian Schmetzer on his final year of his contract. He's gonna lead a squad. He got final 2 games. Very simple. Their strength of schedule is better than anybody else. He's gonna resign after they claim that first seed. SKC, Alan Polito and crew have been doing their thing. Been doing great.
Jerry did his homework.
I did my homework.
Jerry did his homework. I love this. Keep going, bro. You're nailing it.
It's gonna smack Portland.
Okay.
But because we don't have that, or possibly don't have that game against San Jose, that won't do enough for us to probably skyrocket.
So you see Portland, after being first place, dropping 4 spots with just 1 loss?
Yes.
I don't see that being possible.
Because you had Portland smacking LAFC. I have it vice versa.
This might be a good time to ask, what is points per game?
Yeah.
Well, the points that you get and accumulate throughout the season, you take that and you divide it by the games you play, hence points per game. Is it a good way to finish things?
Nope.
I don't know. I don't think MLS knows, but that's where we are. And I will say this for you, Jerry. I'm not so sure about this section. I like the Seattle pick. I think he beat us here. This San Jose, Colorado looks really solid. So I appreciate that you did your homework. Well, I don't know if you guys know this, but what I did was a little extra math, and I took all of our picks, mashed them together to amalgamate them into the ultimate 110 football picks, which, using our 3 minds, I mean, again, I'm an expert, and then there's you guys. I think they'll probably be the best picks that there could be ever. So let's just take a look at what our 110 amalgamated standings look like.
Let's do it. All right, let's check.
All right, so these are 110 football's picks.
Oh.
See, I like that. It's very close to Jerry's, I will say.
Yeah.
Talking about the 110 football picks, between the 3 of us, we think this is the most realistic prediction out there. But do you think you could predict it better? So you comment down below, tell us what your picks are, and if you're correct and you beat our beautiful 110 football picks, we'll send you a prize. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. This was a really fun segment. Like I said, I didn't really do my homework. He's the expert. He's the predictor, and I'm the pretty face. Back to you guys at the desk.
You know, I really like our picks, man. It's gonna be interesting to see who is closest to being right.
Totally. I mean, who amongst us besides maybe Campbell is the most knowledgeable?
Yeah, she does seem to always pick correctly when we do these kind of things.
And to think Christian Torres was your age when he scored his first ever MLS goal. I mean, that must make you feel, you know, a little underachieving.
First off, that's not even a word. And I'm older than you.
And fine, but, you know, I own my underachievingness.
Not a word either.
Well, then maybe that's my thing. You know, maybe Christian Torres is the youngest ever player to score for LAFC. That's his thing. And my thing is the youngest ever person to make up fake words.
That's the dummiest thing you said yet, and you said some pretty dumbified things in the past 22 episodes.
I try my very bestest.
You do. I'll give you that. Anyway, how'd you think it went in the new studio, man?
I thought it went pretty smooth. What about you?
Yeah, I agree.
Well, that is it for our show this week. Thank you so much for tuning in, and make sure to join us next week for our regular season finale. For the 110 Football Show, he's Jerry Reynoso.
And he's still Connor Kalopsis.
I'm Campbell.
I'm Omar, aka Dickie Shines III.
We're the Vinces.
I'm Benny.
I'm Eli Lefser.
I'm Uncle Jay.
See you next time on the 110.
110. Okay, cry on set.
And welcome to the very... I just have a spasm, sorry. And welcome to the brand new one... Whoa, that was weird. We touched hands.
He touched me.
Oh.
It has to be LA.
Which one? There's two LAs.
I didn't do his homework.
Fly away, Carson.
I hate you all.
Enjoy the trip.
Fly away.
Decision day. Dun, dun, dun.
Hey, 110 fans.
Stupid.